Well, the city of West Lafayette has planned projects that have a positive effect on the environment. And West Lafayette Mayor John Dennis joins us today to tell us more. Thanks for coming in early, Mayor Dennis.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we have a lot going on. First of all, we have had an awesome effort from West Lafayette this year. During these Living Green segments each week, we have many volunteers that are involved with this West Lafayette Go Greener Commission. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you for all of your efforts. And we obviously are working with you to encourage the community to get involved with the Green Act. And last night we had something very exciting at the meeting. They passed a resolution really allowing the city to get involved with a clean program, and that is through the Indiana Department of Environmental Management. So that is going to enable us as a city to do a bunch of projects. So why don't you tell us what you've got planned?
Well, basically what it is, the CLEAN initiative allows for the city to participate in programs that are going to be beneficial to the community as a whole. The things that the city of West Lafayette are doing actually is we're looking to try and encourage recycling more within the city itself to reduce the contributions to the landfill by about 15%. We're also going to be using retread tires. We're looking at getting some non-gas fueled vehicles and try and run them off electricity, or the possibility of processing food waste in order to generate fuel for those gas vehicles. We're also looking at encouraging pedestrian and bicycle transportation with infrastructure projects. And in addition to that, we're also looking at doing some stormwater utility issues to help the runoff so we don't contribute to polluting the river.
Okay, so when you guys meet and you gather all of these ideas, then we actually had to get, you have to have the ability to be able to go ahead and do these efforts, correct? So is that through the Indiana Department of
They're sort of the oversight agency.
And they say you're allowed to then take these steps, correct?
Right, correct. They initiate the process by giving some preliminary guidelines, and then the city itself goes and abides by those guidelines. And quite clearly, operationally, we're making some mandatory changes as well. The end result, we hope, is that we get the CLEAN certification, and that will allow for the city to be recipients of grant money. It helps us with our wastewater utility when it comes to getting our licenses renewed. You basically get at the top of the list for that. And overall, it'll help save the taxpayers money as well as encourage recycling and help keep our area clean.
Well, in some of the events this summer, I've had various spokespeople come on and tell us about how they're contributing to even having recycling at events, how they've helped with the farmers market and encouraging bike riding. And there's a lot of really powerful things that are going on that are certainly going to help the city and the community. So other than the things we have planned for the future, what are some things that you want to look back on so far since this January, this takeoff of the Go Green initiative that you're proud of from the city?
Well, obviously, we're very proud of our Go Greener Commission. Quite clearly, they have taken the message of recycling and trying to do things that are better for the planet and made it to be almost common sense for the folks that live in West Lafayette. As a city itself, we've encouraged recycling. Our recycling contributions have almost doubled. Wow. We've had a lot of folks that daily go out and pick up neighborhoods. They clean up the parks. And these are all volunteers. And they're doing this with the intent of making West Lafayette a much better community. And they also realize it's just better overall behavior for the environment as a whole.
Yeah, I thought it was an excellent time to have you on. Not only just last night having the ability to now go forward with this CLEAN program, but also it's really our 6-month mark really from when WLFI has taken off with this Living Green movement at the first of the year of 2009. And just your help and our help together with the community, I think we've made some large strides.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for taking on that initiative, because the better we can spread the word, the more people are going to get to participate, and the better it's going to be for the whole community.
Well, thank you for coming in early this morning.
It is early.
Yes, it is early, very early. Every day we have to do it. But we appreciate it. And if you want more information on any of our Living Green topics, of course, you can head to our website at WLFI.com under the Living Green tab. And when we come back, I'll have more information on the forecast as well as the answer to today's Ticket Trivia question. Stay with us.